Welcome if you're new, I'm Alyssia. I don't know what it is, but something about fall time just makes me want muffins and loaves. What is it? Is it just me? You guys seem to really love the low carb cookies episode we did a few months ago, so we decided to bring you low carb muffins for fall. Or just because. There is a free ebook with these recipes as well that you can download using the link in the description box. First up, a classic, the blueberry muffin. The base mixes for these recipes are quite similar. I start with almond and coconut flour and then add a granulated sweetener. I prefer erythritol for baking, but you can use anything you'd like. And if you don't need them to be low carb, you could also use regular sugar or coconut sugar, as well as baking powder and salt. Mix the dry ingredients and then add the wet. Eggs, some coconut oil, you could use butter or ghee, almond milk, and vanilla extract. Stir until you get a nice thick batter. It will seem too thick, but it's not. Let it sit for a few minutes. And that is actually our base for the recipes. So you'll see that they'll vary slightly, but all of the recipes are this easy. For the blueberries, I like to toss them in a bit of flour. Some people say almond flour works, but I find that oat flour works best, just a little bit. This, along with letting the batter thicken a tad before mixing it in, will help keep the blueberries from sinking to the bottom. Stir them in and then distribute into your muffin tin. These recipes all make a dozen, and I use an ice cream scoop to keep it easy. Into the oven they go. They come out lightly browned and a tad crisp on top, soft in the middle, sweet and delicious. These are so tasty, cakey on the inside with a crisp top, and are just sweet enough. I love this base recipe, but now let's have more fun with it. Pumpkin spice. Almond flour, coconut flour, sweetener, baking powder, pumpkin pie spice, and salt get mixed as our dry ingredients. Then the wet. Eggs, coconut oil, milk, pumpkin puree, and vanilla extract. I love that these mixes use one bowl. Less dirty dishes is always a plus. That nice thick batter gets scooped into our muffin tins and into the oven it goes. I love how pumpkin muffins actually end up orange from the pumpkin, and the spices in these are just perfect. You'll never know they're low in carbs. Chocolate chip. Almond and coconut flour go in with sweetener, baking powder, and salt. Then eggs, coconut oil, almond milk, and vanilla extract. This time we're stirring in chocolate chips, of course, sugar-free or stevia sweetened to keep them low carb if preferred. Again, I dusted them with flour beforehand. Might be my favorite. It's almost like a chocolate chip cookie in muffin form. Coconut flour is one of my favorite ingredients for a cookie, so using it in these muffins really brings it together for me. Banana nut. The dry ingredients are the same for this one, except we're adding cinnamon. Then we've got the same wet, but first I'm adding mashed banana. I'm stirring in walnuts for a crunchy mix-in. This is banana nut flavor after all. Using the banana adds natural sweetness. This almost tastes like a banana bread in muffin form. It could even be a breakfast alternative. Banana is a sugary fruit, so it isn't really considered low carb, but we need very little banana to get the flavor and moisture, so per serving, they still end up being much lower in carb than a typical banana muffin. Double chocolate zucchini. The dry base is the same, except we're adding cocoa powder, of course. After the wet ingredients are mixed in and it's a batter, I stir in grated zucchini and chocolate chips. They're optional, but it wouldn't be a double chocolate muffin without them. Now, I'm not usually a chocolate muffin fan, but the cocoa powder is balanced out well, and I love that I get some veggies in too. Last but not least, cinnamon sugar. Almond flour, coconut flour, sweetener, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt, followed by eggs, coconut oil, almond milk, and vanilla extract. The difference here is that we're making a topping of granulated sweetener, not sugar if you want to keep it low carb, mixed with cinnamon. Sprinkle on before baking. Voila! Wow, if you like cinnamon flavor, these will be up your alley. That cinnamon sugar really bakes into the topping and even crisps up again for a nice texture and taste. And those are my low-carb muffin recipes. They couldn't be easier, requiring common ingredients, one bowl, just a few simple steps, and you end up with comforting baked goods. I love fall! Let me know which you're most excited to try in the comments. You can get your low-carb muffins ebook using the link in the description, macros and nutrition included as well, and I have a low-carb cookies video as well if you haven't checked that out yet. All right, munchies, I'll see you next time. And remember, especially when it comes to muffins, it's all a matter of mind over munch.